Hello! Today's lesson complements the previous lesson's topic, namely the use of the command line in tests. So, if you haven't seen lesson 2 on automation, start with it. Also today we will look at how to save the results of our tests. Let's copy our tests from the first lesson and use them. But before we start, let's fix our non-working test. Let's start with an option that we know from previous lessons. -v, this is short form verbose. Run it, and we get a result where our tests are indicated with detailed paths to them. In contrast to this option, there is a quiet option, and if we run in this mode, our test will be displayed as dots. As you can see, we have a minimal of information, only dots that symbolize our tests and some information about the number and time. But we can make this output even shorter. For this we write the letter Q twice, like this. As you can see, there is even less information here, only dots. Let's break one test so that you can see how errors are displayed in this mode. As you can see, green dots symbolize that the test passed, and the red letter F indicates that the test is broken. We also have enough information to identify the test that broke. In the last lesson we ran our test using labels. There is also the K marker that allows us to run a test if it contains a keyword. Let's make two tests containing the word QA. We'll do this in different files for the purity of the experiment. Write pytest, put the K marker and in quotes, write the word by which we will search for test and add -v to get an expanded answer. As you can see, only the two tests we needed were launched. And we see that there are still 5 tests in deselect mode, that is not selected. As you probably guessed, instead of QA, it can be anything. Also we have an option that allows us first to run the tests that broke last time. Let's run all our tests and see that our non-working test is not first in line. See, here it's. Now we run like this. Notice that here the write minus twice and F twice we run. Notice that our non-working test run first now. We can also stop our test if a certain number of tests have failed. Let's add 2 more tests that will fail and run in a new mode. We add 2 tests. The tests have been added. Now we write like this: pytest, 2 minuses, max fail, and indicate the number of broken tests after which we need to stop our launch. Let's indicate 2. As you can see, we have only 2 broken tests in the report, but we know that in general we have 3 non-working tests. You might wonder why you need all these details. If or when you set up CI/CD, this will be very useful. A specialist who can do this costs more. So you dedicate for yourself whether it is better for you to find some simple job with a minimal salary or to deepen your knowledge and become an increasingly sought-after specialist. If you choose the second option, then join our community and we will move forward together. Let's move on. Also we have a special option that shows the tests that took the longest. This is especially useful when you are looking for where your system is slowing down. That is, we find the slowest test. Let's create 2 more tests with a delay of 2 and 1 second. Important the time library, we will need the sleep method which will make a delay in our test. And now we run in a new mode with the determination of the slowest test. We write pytest, 2 minuses duration and the numbers of tests we want to see. Let's write 2, which will mean that we want to see the 2 slowest tests. Here are our slowest tests, as we expected. Now let's see how we can make a report of our work. I will show you how to make a report in XML format. It is more used in CI/CD in Jenkins to make such a report. Write pytest, then 2 minuses indicates that it will be JUnit, and XML, and write the name of our file where we will save it. Here is the result. Let's use some online editor to open our file in a more readable form, so it's more understandable. Actually, in the pytest command line, there are many more options that we will particularly consider. But now let's generate our reports in PyCharm. We run the test in PyCharm. We have our result. To make a report, we need the Export Test Results button. It can be on the panel or it can be hidden, as in my case. Here we already have a choice of formats in which the report will be. Let's choose HTML. We open. It looks like this. You should understand that PyCharm formed it. Also, you can also make an HTML report through the terminal. With this, we can finish our lesson. The link to the code will be, as always, in the description under the video. Have a great day!